Hey guys, welcome to Bad Kitty Time. Bad Kitty Time.
Yes.
Face semester guest, Mr. Catholic, just like yesterday.
Yo, what up?
Oh god, yep. You guys already know from the description what you're going to be getting yourself into. I mean, by the title and the description.
Yep.
Oh god, another Donald Trump rant. Oh my god, will he ever stop?
Donald Trump.
45th President of the United States of America. Oh my god.
Uh,
Dude, I
God.
tell you. I'm just gonna lay in bed if you guys don't mind. Basically, what's happening with Trump now is, let me find it. I was told by one of my friends. Let me just find out what it is again. I don't remember. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry for the wait. I need to try to find where that was at.
Yep.
It was something about, like, what he did basically was he halted, like, planes from taking off, from people vacating. He basically put them on hold. What's your thoughts?
Seriously?
Really? Wow. So they're gonna go build that wall against Mexico, and then meanwhile Mexico president was like, no, you lost your mind. 72-year-old jackass.
Oh,
Ugh.
God.
Every day gets worse and worse for him. Like,
Yep.
seriously, I already know there's plenty of defenders for him, but, like, alright, but, like, seriously, there really is no real defending his practices and what he's doing. He's separating families, he's, causing all sorts of destruction. His corrupt Trump University was a scam. They were forced to pay out so much money, and it's just, God, it's nonstop. Trump lies an average of 22 times a day.
God, seriously.
It's like, what's wrong with just telling the truth? What's wrong with that? Is there something wrong with telling the truth? Why lie? Why should one lie? What
I
good does
know.
lying do exactly for you? Anyway, Zach, spill your thoughts, man.
Oh, my God. Seriously. Trump? God. Where do I begin? Ugh.
It's hard, I know.
Oh, boy. Trump is... He's just...
He's a scam artist. That's what he is. He's a con artist.
Exactly. Like,
He
he
wants to
just...
separate families just because they're from another country. It's like, so what?
So...
You even know the reason why they escaped to the States in the first place? Because they wanted to escape from their home country, because their home country is filled with many, many problems. You know, most places in the world that aren't the United States have all sorts of poverty and a lot of other problems,
Exactly. Like, seriously,
and are a
Trump.
lot more broke.
I mean, the United States, we're a hell of a lot better off than
And
a
let me
lot of
tell you
other countries.
something. The United States, you know what the United States is for? The United States is supposed to be for people of every race. It's not supposed to discriminate against one because one is from another country. We're not supposed to do that as Americans.
Exactly.
America is
I mean,
made up of almost every heritage. Why don't we stay that way? That's what America's for in the first place.
Exactly.
Go read about it.
We should be able to, seriously,
Seriously, people shouldn't be discriminated because of their race. And there's a 2005 video about Donald Trump talking about how he likes to grab women's pussies. That's disgusting.
Seriously, Trump?
That is sexual, and that's totally inappropriate and disgusting and sick.
Seriously, Trump?
I'm not kidding. Look it up. Look it up. It's a 2005 video. Donald Trump talking about how he likes to grab women. Is that okay to you? Is that okay to you? Especially for women. Is that okay to you? Is that a fine thing? Is that fine to you? Is that normal for a president to say?
That just proves that Trump has no respect for women.
He does not. He doesn't give a shit about women. He wouldn't care if women got bombed and killed.
Seriously, Trump. How could you say that?
Seriously.
I like to grab them by the pussy. Seriously? Ugh, God. Who says that?
Holy hell.
God.
For the women that support that, you're nuts. You're absolutely nuts.
Oh my God.
I can't believe some women actually support this. Oh my God, how crazy.
And you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. I actually never even heard of Donald Trump. I had never even heard of him before he ran for president.
For me, I did. I actually have seen a couple Rant videos before he became president, and I was like, this guy better not run for president. And he is, and oh my God, what the hell was America thinking?
Like, I'm being honest with you. I never even heard of Trump before.
November 9th, 2016, the most dangerous day of the United States history.
Yep. Seriously. Ooh. Well, that was epic.
Oh my God.
This is off topic, but my pop exploded. Too fizzy.
I mean, somebody in general shouldn't be allowed to say that about women. But a president, somebody that was president-elect at the time, somebody back in 2005 that was already doing a bunch of corrupt BS, actually had the guts to go and do that. How did this guy make it to the president's chair?
Seriously.
This is almost like the Nazi situation with Adolf Hitler. People who were supporting Adolf Hitler for killing thousands and thousands of Jews or whatever. It's like literally the same twisted people, this time in America, supporting Trump no matter what he's doing. It's like a cult. It's like a cult all over again. It's like we're constantly fighting cults in our country now.
I will say this is off topic, but one good thing about Adolf Hitler, in my opinion, like one thing about Adolf Hitler was, I will admit, he did have a pretty cool mustache, but that's about it.
Oh, no, that is it. Not about. That is it. He is a scumbag. He's killed so many people. He's a disgrace.
Yeah, he is. But the mustache is the only thing that stood out about him. Other than that,
prick. Yeah. And it's still going to be defenders of Trump, and oh my God. It's like the Adolf Hitler situation. There's always going to be defenders of Adolf Hitler, too.
Like, seriously. But Trump, oh my goodness. But it's if you think about it, it's kind of funny. People. I mean, at least people have woke up a little bit because
I mean, it's like even if Trump shot somebody, some of the supporters will be like, "Yeah, that guy got it coming." Oh, like seriously.
Back then people loved Trump, and now they hate him. Which at least people are waking up a little bit and starting.
Yeah, well, some others aren't, which sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Hannity! Don't even get me started on him. He's a fucking fucktard.
Seriously,
he's a disgrace. Alex Jones is a disgrace too. I'm so thankful Alex Jones no longer has a show. They took the privilege away from him. That's good.
Don't get me started on that guy.
Me either. He's a fucking idiot. He's the same guy that said the shooting over in Connecticut, was it? Didn't happen. That is not true. You know, there's so many families that suffered tremendously from the shooting because they lost their loved ones. Or loved one, whichever. Because of a piece of shit that went on a killing spree. And you're going to say that did not happen. You're a fucking idiot. You're a liar. You're a scumbag. And you know what? I hope your life gets haunted. I hope somebody haunts your life for doing that, saying that to those families, telling them straight in their face that what they saw with their own eyes, not to believe their own eyes. Not to believe their own eyes. Then basically just believe that it's like a dream or some crap like that. It did actually happen. It's just, oh my God. What? They're literally telling us not to believe what we're seeing and what we're hearing. It's like, wow. Not believe what we're seeing? Are you mental?
God.
Yeah, we're gonna believe what we freaking see, you shit stain.
God.
I mean, God, it's really happening. It's like, seriously, wake the hell up. What else has Donald Trump done besides screw over the poor, giving all of the poor's money to the rich, basically getting rid of all the money that could be going to much more needed needs. I mean, much better needs, like charity, donation bins, hospitals, schools, to make schools better, improved. Make school lunches better. What else could they be doing? They could give that money pretty much to anything else. Give it to some of the poor people that hardly even can afford to get clothes and to get groceries and needs.
Exactly.
I mean, what about the brokest countries in the world? What about freaking Africa, where a bunch of war happened? And what about the other countries of the world? What about freaking Asia, where they need money? What about South America? What about South America? They're getting diseases over there. They're pretty much screwed over in South America, near Argentina and Brazil. It's like, seriously, why not do something for them?
Seriously.
What about the starving kids in Africa? I mean, they're probably, literally... Thank you, Mom. They're probably, literally eating trash because they don't have enough money, really, to do anything else. They don't have enough money for food. They don't have enough money for anything like that. Starving kids in Africa.
Seriously.
What else? I know there's a lot more, probably. Oh my God, there's so much. There's more than I can cover, guys. I mean, there's just so much going on, I can't cover everything. I'll cover as much as I can. I mean, my God, it's literally an endless supply of BS and corruption from Trump. What's some other broke countries in the world? Can maybe look it up, Zach? We could talk about some of the brokest countries in the world that should be getting money.
Yeah.
Go ahead and do me a favor and look them up for me. Let's go ahead and talk about some
Yep.
countries and how broke they are and how we really should just be giving money to some of those poor people rather than giving it all to the rich, even when they don't
Yep.
deserve it.
All right, I'm about to look them up right now.
Sure.
So, okay, so you want me to look up?
Yeah.
Okay, so the poorest countries
And
in
I
the
know this is
world.
off topic, but my mom actually made me a root beer float. I'm starting to drink one right now. It's really good.
Dude, that's
Oh yeah, my mom made
awesome.
me a root beer float since the last one I had was pretty bad. It was over at A&W. They screwed it up. Like the root beer tasted like wine. It was gross.
Dude, you should try. You should try like a Coke float or
Oh,
a
I've tried
Sprite
that before. That
float.
was good. Yeah, a long time ago.
Dude,
Anyways,
you
yeah,
know that one more thing about the floats. You know that orange vanilla Coke
yeah,
that just came out. That might even be good to make a float with.
yeah. And I'll just go ahead and show you guys the root beer float. My mom actually made me a root beer float. She promised she would because of what happened last time. That's off topic though. So yeah, it has a lot of whipped
Oh,
cream and has a lot of ice cream and stuff. But
okay.
anyways, back to the topic. Sorry for off topic.
The, these countries like are kind of some of these countries I'm looking right now, and some of these countries are kind of hard to pronounce, actually.
If you want, you could just maybe screenshot or text them so I can say them out loud. I know how to
Yep.
say most countries.
Well, by the way, the U.S. is currently ranked 121 currently.
Oh wow.
Yep. Okay. This is a long list. Boy.
All right, that's fine. And guys, the following countries I'm going to list are countries that are extremely poor that I believe should be getting more money. Because, you know, they have far less than they do. And you know what? There's people that are trying to escape that. Trump trying to put them back in those dangerous countries, which is not fair. Separating families and literally ruining their lives. Why? Just because they're immigrants? So to hell what? I mean, I understand they're taking up jobs, but like, God, there's more and more jobs open up every single day. Why do we have to literally get rid of those people that are just trying to rebuild their lives? They have you really truly have no idea how little they have. And probably don't even give a shit how little they have because oh, you're rich. Like seriously, why be an asshole about it? You don't have to be an asshole about it.
Currently trying to figure out a way to
That's fine.
send this. Oh boy, yeah. I might have to screenshot a bunch
That's
of
okay.
pictures.
If you
Probably.
have to, that's no problem.
This will take a couple of screenshots here.
Guys, the following countries I'm about to name are countries that are extremely poor, that are trying to escape from their country because there's all sorts of problems like shortage of food and water, shortage of desperate needs, very strong viruses, very high murder rates, pretty much high crime rates, a bunch of other crap.
Yep.
And I did already mention Argentina and Brazil. Those are included. Those countries, people are escaping from because those countries aren't very safe to live in. Oh, I know another one is obviously everywhere in the Middle East. Everywhere in the Middle East is very poor. and we should be doing something about it. I mean, like, seriously, you know how poor some of these people are? It's so sad. Some people, literally kids are dying because they aren't getting enough food in those countries. So many starving kids that literally get hardly anything.
I know.
Why not do something for them? I bet if Obama was still our president, even though he served 8 years, even if Obama was still president, I'm sure he'd probably do something about this. Sure, Obama wasn't the best president, but he was good to me. He made a couple mistakes,
Facebook?
but that's okay. We all make mistakes.
Okay, Facebook. Okay, this is off topic, but seriously, Facebook, you're not allowing me to send pictures now?
Oh, that means we're going to have to make a rant.
Seriously, Facebook, I can't send
So now you're going to
pictures
have
on
to spell them
messages?
out? Oh, beautiful. Beautiful.
Seriously?
Man,
I
you
literally...
suck, Facebook. Here, you know what? What did you type in? I'm going to look it up for myself, because Facebook's an asshole. Alright, let me just look it up. I have to look it up for myself. Because Facebook's a dick. Poorest countries in the world. $767 million live in serious poverty. Global poverty and hunger. Take action. I'm looking at an article right now. Poverty leads to hunger. 45% of all children deaths worldwide are caused from undernutrition. 3.1 million children a year. That's basically what I was kind of talking about. 328 million children are living in extreme poverty. At least 17 million children suffer from severe acute undernutrition around the world. Severe acute malnutrition is the direct cause of death for 1 million children every year. See? This is something we have to take care of. And with Trump, we aren't going to be able to do that. Africa is the continent with the largest number of people living in extreme poverty. See below for the breakdown for where people living less than $1.90 per day are located. With less than $1.90. Oh my God. 383 million in Africa, 327 million in Asia, 19 million in South America, 13 million in North America, 2.5 million in Oceania, 0.7 million in Europe. Okay. Nigeria, Democratic Republic of Congo, Tanzania, Uganda, Malawi, Kenya, Zambia, Niger, Ethiopia, Mali, Burkina Faso, Rwanda, Angola, Cameroon, Madagascar, South Africa, Cote d'Ivoire, Chad, Guinea, Central African Republic, Togo, Mozambique, Burundi, Benin, Ghana, Liberia, Sierra Leone, Gambia, China, India, Bangladesh, Philippines, Indonesia, Brazil, Venezuela, Colombia, Haiti, Mexico, Pakistan, Bangladesh, Philippines. I think I already said those two, though. Uzbekistan, Vietnam, Nepal, Papua New Guinea, Mexico, and Haiti. Children living in extreme poverty. 104 million children are under 5 years old living in extreme poverty, while that number extends to 328 million children under 18. Oh my God. An example, and there's an example of a 13-year-old named Ken Yang. A brave young boy trying to support his family after conflict forced them to flee their home in South Sudan. Oh crap, that's a dangerous country. With no money or food. His family's trying to survive by eating leaves. Oh God. And I used to go to school. My mom can't pay for it anymore. And guys, YouTube do not flag this video. Sorry if that was a little nudity.
Wait, what now, sir?
There's just a little bit of nudity on the screen. I'm just saying, don't take this down, YouTube. It's not necessary.
Oh, yeah.
Every year, we reach 14.7 million people life-saving programs in 50 countries. Take action! You have a direct impact on children living in poverty and facing devastation effects on hunger. And then just where the money goes. Yeah, you can help save lives. Exactly. You can help. And by the way, the website I went on is actionagainsthunger.org. Alright, let's go to another website. "25 most poorest countries in the world." Solomon Islands, Benin, Guinea, Mali, Afghanistan. I'm going to go ahead and name those. Rwanda, Chad, Ethiopia, Zimbabwe, Haiti, Uganda, Burkina Faso, Guinea-Bissau, the Gambia, Togo, Comoros, Madagascar, Sierra Leone, Mozambique, Malawi, Niger, Democratic Republic of Congo, Burundi, Central African Republic, and the most broke country, according to this article, USA Today, is Liberia. So yeah, we gotta take action. With Trump, this is not gonna work. Seriously, we gotta help the hungry kids, guys. We got to. I mean, I don't care about the rich people trying to screw over them. Because you know what? They're just a bunch of assholes in power. That shouldn't even be in power.
Yep.
You see how poor these countries are now? These countries are poor as hell. We gotta do something about it. Sending them back to their country is going to literally ruin their lives. Why would you want to ruin their lives and separate families? Why would you want to do that? That's just not fun. That's not fair to the families. Slap in the face. America's full of many, many different heritages. Why should we just go to Americans and that's it? That's boring. We want people from other countries. That'd be interesting, you know? Let's just be interesting. Come on. And it'll save their lives, too.
Yep.
Their lives shouldn't be ruined and completely crushed just because they're born in another country, okay? Some of those other countries really, really are not good to live in. I mean, just look it up. You can find it probably anywhere. Why should they have to go back to those countries? When in those countries they get treated so poor. To the point where it's like barely even habitable anymore. While America's a lot richer than most countries, so why aren't people allowed to go to America if they want to escape? They want to escape tragedies. They want to rebuild their lives. Their lives shouldn't have to be ruined just because they're immigrants. Seriously, you do not even have to ruin their lives because they're immigrants. And Trump's lying ass lies at a minimum of 22 times a day, probably maybe even more than that. That's just an average. I wouldn't be surprised in the next. I wouldn't be surprised if the most he lies is like around 31 to 56 different times a day. I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised. Like, literally, he's just a liar. He's a scumbag. Get him out of office. Good thing is he's not going to be president after next year. He shouldn't be anyway.
Yep.
When that happens, seriously, we got to help these people in other countries that are struggling. I mean, God. What makes America so popular is the fact that we let immigrants stay. Why would we want to get rid of that? Basically, just keep more money to the rich. Why? Why not be friendly? What's wrong with being friendly? No, instead, other countries are laughing at us, at our stupidity. And guess what? Other countries such as Britain and Australia especially are looking at us with letting some of the dumbass people go and kill people. They're laughing at us because literally we're not even doing anything about it. Piece of shit people that don't even deserve a gun get guns. And decide they want to go kill innocent people. Because they're angry. Why should they be allowed to do that? Why? Name me a reason why they should do that. Exactly.
Yep.
We gotta give money to these poor people.
We do.
They have so much less than we do as Americans. To screw them over is not right. All because of a dangerous bastard like this that just wants to ruin immigrants' lives so Americans can get more benefits. I mean, I understand it would benefit more Americans, but you know what? Still, it's not the right thing to do. And actually, you know what? It doesn't really benefit us because, that's probably not even that many jobs. And you know how many jobs are opening up nowadays? Jobs are already doing good as they are. Like, seriously. Why do we have to ruin immigrants' lives? It just doesn't make sense, and it's not fair to the immigrants. Just because they're being born in another country, they get screwed over, and they're forced to go back to their broke, starving country, whatever. Oh, India is one of the poorest, too. And let me tell you something. The air pollution in India and China are so bad. I read an article about it yesterday. They described the smell in India as it mostly smells like burning garbage most of the time. Ew! And they say it's so strong, people have to wear masks because they can't even breathe in it. Because in India the freaking air quality is shit because they put a bunch of junk in the air. I don't even know why people are deciding they want to put crap in the air too, like these Republicans and stuff. Like, seriously, they ain't even gonna help. It's just gonna make America end up like China and India. We don't want another country like that. And the sad thing, United States of America, please don't do that. Seriously, I don't want to smell burning garbage every day.
I know.
I'm sure the people that live in those countries are sick of it.
I know, for sure.
I mean, air pollution must suck. I mean, it must suck to be in an air polluted environment. I mean, I can't even imagine it. It must really suck.
Yes.
I've never been in one, thank God, and I hope I never end up going in one.
Yep.
It's just not safe.
Yeah, it isn't. I mean,
Screwing over the poor people is not the right thing to do. That's what all this boils down to. That's basically the point I'm making in this video.
we should be giving more to the poor people.
Exactly.
Like, seriously. Like, all of these.
And you know what? We should be allowed to give them jobs so they can actually get money.
Exactly.
I mean, some can already hardly even afford anything. Why screw them over even further and be a dickhead? Because you want to make money off of them. Greed is not the right way to run a country.
Exactly.
Greed isn't always the answer. All Trump has done his whole life is screw over the poor. Basically. That's the point of this video. We need to do something for the poor people. Because you know what? So many poor people need to come to the States to get a better life. To escape their country. Because they get treated so badly. That's the truth.
Yep.
For the people that disagree, be blind. Whatever. But you know this is happening. You damn well know this is happening. This is happening whether your party allows you to believe it or not. This is happening. It's all over the internet. It's on USA Today. It's on many other news sources. All you have to do, let me tell you what I looked up. This is all you have to do to look up. Oh, by the way, good news. No school tomorrow either.
Oh, wow.
Nice! It just says Aurora Public Schools closed March 14th. Good! That's another day off. Woo! Probably because the weather was so crazy today. Poorest countries in the world. That's all you have to look up. Poorest countries in the world. Look that up and read all the freaking articles. All the freaking articles. I understand not every country's poor, but I say probably about 200 out of the 300 or whatever.
Oh, boy.
Oh, oh my God, Trump. A majority of the poorest countries found in the world are in Africa, by the way. Man, poor Africa. They're just, oh my God, that country is horrible to live in. Just horrible. I bet it's a nightmare. Anything else to say?
Not that I can think of.
Me either. Bottom line, screwing over the poor people isn't the right way to go. That's my message of this video. That's what the message I'm trying to convey. Either take it or decline it. Whatever. I truly don't care. Do whatever you want, you know. Believe whatever you want. I'm not here to try to dictate what you think. I'm not. If you disagree, then so be it. That's fine. But you know what? The fact of the matter is there are starving kids in other countries, and that's why we have immigrants. United States is found it's full of immigrants. It's founded for immigrants. Basically. I mean, that's how we unite. That's how we unite. We unite on immigrants. You're taking away the united parts of the United States. That means we all come together. Americans and people from other countries. You even know what the word united means? United, which means we stand. We should stand up for our country. Don't take the united part out of the United States, because that's how our relationship with other countries are. It's gonna worsen, and it's just, seriously, wake up, people. Trump isn't right. Trump's an idiot. He's treasonous. And bottom line, see you guys next video.